Hey guys, another episode of Who Should You Choose? Again, if you haven't seen these videos before, basically, I go through a list of my comments from people that are publicly subscribed to me. I go through them, and then once I'm done that, I hop in and answer a few other guys. So all you've got to do is subscribe to my channel, and then hit me with a question in Hockey Ultimate Team in regards to your lineup. Please make it as the least vague as possible. So choose between two players, that kind of thing. So let's get into the first question today. And it's going to be from Zach Popio. Hey, Sleeves, love your vids, man. 97 Bonino or the 97 Fogle for winger. So both are very, very good. But I would actually rather have Fogle for wing. But I've said this a million times, guys. Bonino is such a sick, underrated, underpriced card. Sam Stewart, have an untradeable Sakic. Wonder if I should upgrade him to his 97 or buy the 90 Beliveau for about 200K and spend my icons upgrading his 98 instead. Well, it's going to save you some money, so what I would do is definitely upgrade the Sakic to 97. The Beliveau at 98 is one of the best cards in the game, no doubt, but I feel like it all depends on your team. If you have a really stacked team, I would go with the Beliveau, but if you need some more help, like if you have cards under 90 overall in your lineup, I would do the Sakic and then spend the 200K elsewhere. Like the Artem Anisimov, the Nations of Hockey card that I've talked about for every single video. Next, we've got Bokafish. 3 questions answered in a row. Thanks a ton. Love the content. No problem, man. All you got to do is subscribe and comment. This one comes from Austin Wiswell. Hey, man, my best right-handed defenseman is the 90 Subban. I can sell him, and as I have coins saved up as well. I'm wondering if I should sell him and waste the coin to change my icon collectibles to gold to make my 95 Datsuk 98. I can still afford like an 88 defenseman for the right, but I'm also really close to finishing Howe. I'm scared Datsuk won't have a sunset, and I don't want to miss out on my opportunity to make him. My team's really good offensively, led by 99 McDavid, Lemieux, and 95 Pasta running my first line. 98 Taves and such behind. I love Datsuk. He's my favorite player, just not sure if he's worth it. Thanks for the long read. Love your videos. Here's the thing, man. Hockey Ultimate Team is literally building your ultimate hockey team. If you really love Pavel Datsuk, don't listen to what I have to say. Go make him. He's fantastic. He's going to be a very, very good card for you. The smart choice, though, if your best right-handed defenseman is 90 Subban, is to not make Datsuk and upgrade your defense, though. Just keep that in mind. But please, go make the Datsuk, man. He's your favorite card. Go. Pyro Fire 1219. All right, man. I've seen polls on Reddit and posted a comment myself, but I really want to hear feedback from the expert. Thanks, man. Who would you pick between the 97 Tavares and the 96 Crosby? Love the content, man. Keep it up. Your content is one of a kind. Hey, man, I appreciate that. In this game, in NHL 20, 100% choose the 97 Tavares. He's a little bit bigger, and that's really what matters. They're both going to be fantastic on the draw. I would choose the 90 and 97 Tavares. Now, if you have the team of the season Crosby, who's 98, Tavares isn't big enough to, if you have an improved Crosby, if he gets to 99, let's say. But the 97 Tavares, in my opinion, is better than the 96 Crosby. 2 questions. This one comes from Ben Jordan. 2 questions. 1, 92 Brian Campbell or the 91 Jake Gardner? And 2, 92 Ekblad or the 92 Carlson? Thanks, man. Love the vids. Okay, so question 1, it's going to be the 91 Gardner. Question 2, 92 Ekblad or the 92 Carlson? I would do the 92 Ekblad. It's pretty close, though. So if the cost is really different in either one of them, I would go with the cheapest. Violence Ed. Violence Ed. Upgrade Howard Pronger. Position doesn't matter. Pronger is literally the best left-handed defenseman in the game. Anthony Dashiell, hey Slavis, so to follow up on my question a few days ago, basically what I'm looking at is either making the 99 Lemieux and have a 91 Cronwall my third line of defense, or keep the 95 Lemieux and use the lone collectibles to make the 97 Pronger for my first line, bumping 96 Dahling to second, and Gernot, team of the season, 94, 95 are all, I think, to line 3. Let me know which path I should go. Make the 97 Pronger. Big Ruth, this is the bar down of channels, bro. Keep it up. Thanks. Stanley Cup 90 Moog or a crash test dummy duct taped to the crossbar getting torched. Thanks in advance. Dude, you can't put Moog in nets. Dude, it's an NHL video game. Come on, man. Go grab a 91 Mike Smith. Call her a day. This one comes from Tutu. Hey, man. Recently found your channel and I love it. Thanks, man. Do you prefer the 95 champions Tarasenko or the 95 flashback Keith Tkachuk? Also, quick question, do you place any value on the poise stats? So, to answer that last part, poise is literally just for offline sims. Has nothing to do with Hockey Ultimate Team, won't change anything. In regards to the champions Tarasenko or the 95 Keith Tkachuk, this is tough. Tkachuk's a big body, he's hard to knock off the puck. Let me ask you this. Do you out-TOA almost all of your opponents? If you do, I would go Keith Tkachuk. If you don't, and you still win games or you're struggling, I would go with the 95 Tarasenko. You're someone who likes to score off the rush, probably. But, in all honesty, in this game, I would still be Tarasenko. No, I really don't like Keith Tkachuk, but that's just me. In the meta for NHL 20, Keith Tkachuk is better, but I like the Tarasenko more. This one comes in from Nuge TV. It's actually insane how you always choose the wrong one. Serious, do you get this guy? Serious? Must have been watching too much Nuge on Twitch. This one comes in from Ali Keshvani. 96 Gold Icon Shanahan or the 96 Team of the Season Puljujarvi. I would go Puljujarvi because he has the possibility to go up, and his card at the end will either be 99 if it were to hit that. Would be better. The 96 Shanahan is very, very good for this meta of the game, so you can't go wrong, but I would just rather have the team of the season because he has the possibility to go up. This one comes from Simon Folber. Hey, Sleeves, thanks so much for answering my question thanks for answering my previous question. Have another quick one. I have 91 Halak in net, but I feel like he's a bit too small sometimes when I'm getting hammered by people on Rivals. I have about 100k to spend. Any suggestions on possible replacements? Yes, he is too small. I would go with the 91 Mike Smith. He's very, very cheap. So it comes from James Stewart. Team of the season, Draisaitl or Matthews? 100% Matthews. The Matthews cards this year are absolutely nuts. Although Draisaitl card's not bad, that's not to say. He's probably right behind, like number 2. All right, this one comes from Kyle Grimmard. Hey, man, thanks for the response to my This one comes from Kyle Grimmard. Hey, man, thanks for the response last time. 93 Muzzin was a stud, and now I'm going to be able to trade him in and get the 99 Kopitar. Question, what are your thoughts on the 91 Sogard? I've used him, Dawes, and Vasilevsky going for the size thing, and despite only being 91, he's phenomenal every game. I think speed is a big factor in play as well. Should I stay put with him? Only other guy I trusted that much was the 93 Dawes, but I don't need his synergies, and no point in having those two guys as a backup. Also, could use coins to snag a defenseman or forward. Keep them coming. They're helping us right now. Well, man, thank you for the comment. What I would say is go with who you are most comfortable in net. I feel like people get wrapped up too much in who they actually use in net. It's all just a placebo. How you play defense is really going to determine how good a card is. But I would stick with what you've got and upgrade forwards first and then defense. If you want to make sure your forwards are stacked, once your first 3 lines are good, then worry about defense and then kind of round out your team. I'm glad Muzzin worked out for you, by the way. This comes from Evan Clark. What's up, Sleeves and other icons? Question for you. Who would you upgrade to a gold icon first? Peter Stastny or Brian Trottier? Trottier is currently the lowest rated forward on my team, so if the answer is Stastny, I'd probably sell Trottier. Ooh. That's a really good question. I would rather have Peter Stastny for sure. And then I don't think you're going to get much for Brian Trottier, but that's what I would do. William Hong, 99, Team of the Season Hedman, or the 97 Pronger. I'll add that I'm not great at controlling and positioning my D-men in the D-zone. Okay, you literally are making me choose between the 2 best defensemen in the game. So, if you are someone who takes a lot of D-to-D one-timers from your right side, then I would go Pronger. If you don't, if D-to-D one-timers aren't really in your repertoire and you're not doing like more than 3 a game, I would go with Hedman. But it's very, very close. Comes from Caleb Kafua. Hey man, love the content. I have a 97 overall team. Yo, weird flex. And I was wondering if I should get the team of the season Eichel or playoff Datsuk. I feel like I should keep Eichel instead of Datsuk, but I've heard he's really good. Datsuk's very, very good. But in NHL 20, I'd much rather have Eichel just because of the size and way he plays. I would rather have the Eichel. But if you really like Datsuk, go with who you like, who you want to play with. John Rock, hey Sleeves, who should I get? 93 McMichael or the 93 Anisimov? Thanks for the great content. 93 Anisimov. Kilopazzi, can you do a series where us subs send our teams in and tell us what's missing or what to upgrade? That's been actually mentioned a couple times. I think that's something I might do. Brady Scanlon, 94 Nations of Hockey Koivu, or upgrade 88 All-Star Stahl to 93. Ooh. I would go with 94 Nations of Hockey Koivu. Jack Thibodeau, hey man, what are your thoughts on the 93 Eric Stahl? What other center would you recommend for 150 to 250K? Thanks, man. These vids are really helpful. All right, man. Thank you for the comment. It's funny, the Eric Stahl. I'm not a huge fan of the Eric Stahl just because I I need to have really high end speed. If you can play a little bit slower, Eric Stahl is a very good card. He's a very, very good defensive center. The 150 to 250K center question, the Anisimov card. Like I can't stress this guy enough, guys. That card is perfectly tuned for that gap between the 90s and the master set players. It's a very, very good card and going for under what his value is. Emmett Von Zubin, at this point in the year, should I sell my tradable cards and build an all-leaf team? I would still use my 99s, though. Yes, absolutely. What you'll see in the next couple, 3 weeks to a month is I'll start building my all-time Sharks team. I did it last season. Just something you do. It's going to be a lot harder this year because, well, there's so many untradeable cards, which is the kind of downfall of how they did it this year, but 100% going to be doing that. Tyler Haraf, hey man, I had a question before, but I think you skipped over. Any ideas for a lefty defenseman for 100K? I'm looking to upgrade it. Currently, I have 90 Byram there. A lefty defenseman for around 100K. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, you want to go with the Nations of Hockey Oscars Sabolskis. I hope I'm saying his name right, but he's 90 overall. That would be a good card for 100K. Aiden Dory, hey Sleeves, I love these vids. I currently have 91 Sogard in net. Wondering if it's worth selling him and buying a different goalie. Just curious. If so, who should you recommend? Honestly, man, if he's doing well for you, just keep him. I'm not big on switching out goaltenders. If you obviously want to keep improving the ratings. Ratings matter a lot. It's not all about size. There is a size threshold you want to be above, around 6'4". But after that, the ratings do matter because it determines frame by frame how fast they move. So if he's doing well for you, just keep him. Other than that, look at the Markstrom cards, as those have been the best in the game this year. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Again, if I didn't get to your question, I apologize. I'm trying to answer as many questions as I possibly can with these videos. But if you want to guarantee it, just make sure that you subscribe to me and then it's listed publicly. It's in your settings, I believe. That way I can sort them, and those are the questions that I'm answering first. So thank you guys again for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.